Good morning, everyone. This is Mike Yurigan from Golf Brevard, and we're here at Habitat this morning. And we'll be heading over to Spencer Holland a little bit later, get some pictures for you. Caleb's here, and he's got some really great pictures with the drone this morning. Sunrise, and I don't know if he'll be able to make it around for sunset today, but we're excited about the new year, and Happy New Year to everyone. I want to thank you for all your support for the two golf courses. Just give you a quick update. We've been very, very busy, and we appreciate all your support. November and December were our record months for rounds of golf, and obviously we can't do this and maintain the two golf courses without all of you. And again, thank you for your support. We're looking for into January here. We've had a really good start, and now we've got some cold weather coming on the way, and it just, you know, our thoughts and prayers with everybody up north with the cold weather, and hopefully it can stay nice and warm and stay inside. I know it looks pretty bad up there. With that said, here at Habitat, being inland a little bit, we have a potential of frost in the mornings, the next couple mornings. So we're looking like we might be far enough south with the weather that we'll just get some cooler temperatures, and hopefully no frost here at Habitat. If we do have any, Jamie will hold the tee times back. So if you're a 7:30 tee time and we can't get you out till 8:30 or whenever it burns off, hopefully we won't have to worry about that. But the tee times will just go back in if you want to wait for your tee time. But fingers crossed we won't have any frost and golf will stay normal. But we'll get everybody out one way or the other if that does happen. The beach course, obviously with the ocean and the river, we don't ever have, I don't know, I can't tell you the last time we had frost over there, if we've had any since we've been here since 2018. Maybe one day we had a little bit, but we've been very fortunate with the winds and that where the golf course sits over there. So that's not really a big problem, thank goodness. As the weather changes, the golf course changes. The golf course gets faster, it dries out, the evaporation level is much, much less when the sun's, you know, setting so far in the south. So we just want everybody just to really be cognizant of where you're driving the carts on the slopes and everything. Those areas don't recover as much when we do irrigate at night to try to keep the grass growing and keeping it somewhat alive. And again, if we stay away from that transition zone where we don't get too cold, we'll be okay. But we'd like you to just really try to stay around the tees and greens on the cart paths as much as you can. Everybody's been doing great. We've been very lucky so far. Our pace of play with the amount of rounds we've been having, a good example, last Thursday, we had 226 golfers play at Habitat, which is one of our highest numbers ever. And that's in the winter months with the sun time, you know, is obviously it's darker earlier. And everybody's been playing under 420, 415. We try to play at 4 hours at Habitat. We know condition-wise, 4:15, we'd like to try to keep everybody under that time period. So those morning groups, it's very important for you guys to get out and ladies to get out early and get a quick start, keep the pace for the rest of the day. Spencer, we try to stay at 3:30 just because of the smaller footprint. It's only 5,000 yards over there from the back tee. And so, you know, if we waver a little bit one way or the other, obviously, well, everybody wants to play faster. Just be very, very cognizant of that. And with the staff, when they're out there, the rangers, the starters, everybody, they're here to help you. They're not here to make big demands, but if you do get behind, you get behind just because of pace, that's different. If a group in front of you is playing quicker, there's nothing you can do about that, and that's great. But as long as you stay on pace with the times that we have written down, and on our new scorecards, we'll have that pace of play on there. And again, it's like that for everywhere and every golf course. Everybody wants to enjoy their day, and we want you to do that, but just make sure that we can try to keep that pace of play up. And that's been you hear it on the TV, I'm on the tours, the men's and ladies, they're taking 5.5 hours, and there's just, that's crazy. And hopefully they can speed up their play a little bit. We saw some record golf this weekend from Hideki Matsuyama. 35 under is an all-time record for a 72-hole event. Fantastic golf. Weather looked great out there, and I just want everybody to know, golf-wise, we've got a lot of things planned over the next several years that we've talked about briefly. This summer, We're going to level a lot of tee boxes here at Habitat like we did over at Spessard this past summer. We've got some bunker renovations that will be going on. Obviously, it's all going to be dependent on finances, and right now we're looking pretty good to be able to do that this summer. The driving range tee here, we're going to level the back half and expand it out a little bit, but there won't be any downtime this summer when we do that. There might be a little bit of inconvenience when we're watering some of the sod when we put on the tee boxes. We might ask you to hit a little bit farther up on one hole or a little farther behind. But we'll try to manage that with the least amount of effort on your part to have to worry about that. But that'll happen sometime in July if everything goes according to plan. And then the next several years with irrigation at the beach course and new greens here eventually. So we want to put back into the golf course everything that obviously we make, whether it's a sale of a hot dog or a shirt, clothing, anything like that. That helps us out in putting back into the golf courses. So again, we have a demo day coming up. Demo days will be going forward all the way through April. We'll have Callaway and Cleveland here. We've got some new lines in the pro shop. We have some Wilson products, some tailor-made products. So we're trying to expand us out a little bit more and give you some other opportunities to buy some other products. And remember, if you do, we'll try to give you the best price we can on all that. And again, we appreciate all your support with that. I think that's about it. If there's anything new that does come up in the next, several months, we'll send out some emails. We'll probably send out an email regarding most of this morning in case you don't see the video. And I've got one last tip. We're actually trying to stay out of the wind here so you can maybe hear me today, but we've got the 9th green behind us. I was thinking that I see a lot of you pitch the ball around the greens with your wedges, and obviously they're great clubs. But when you get up on the level lies of the greens or on the slopes, pull out your hybrid and chip with one of your hybrids, and maybe just practice over at the putting green or even on the driving range, just getting a feel for it. And it comes out a little bit of a hop up in the air a little bit, not much, and the ball gets on the green, and you can treat it as a chip and run shot. And I know some of you out there, I know I've been struggling with that lately, and I've been trying other options, 5-wood, hybrid, a 7-iron, and then obviously when you have to go over a bunker, you've got to use more lob. So just try some of those things. We've got a lot of things going on. The kids program is growing at both courses. There'll be some news on that coming out with Steve and Jeff. And we've been very, very blessed, and we really appreciate all the efforts and support of everybody in the communities and the surrounding communities. And we're looking forward to a real prosperous 25, and we'll hope you do too. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.